Right, George Rose, big controversy this week, but it looks like they've got it sorted now.
Yeah, we got the approval this morning. Combat Sports Authority have approved it as a significant contest, and we'll get some international judges in for this one. So all sorted. Thankfully, we've got a fight going ahead, and it was looking a little bit dicey at one stage. And for us, we just follow the rules of the authority, and that's the rules for this one. So we're good to go.
How sort of realistic was it that this fight could be at risk?
Very. I mean, they were requesting they wanted international judges under Combat Sports Authority rules. You don't have international judges unless it's declared a significant contest, and we had to quickly rush through and apply for a significant contest, and we were able to get that done and got it approved this morning at the final hour. So it's good. Everything's settled in now, and they can focus on what's coming on Sunday.
Seen Joey Spencer's camp. They've been a bit upset about the media commitments, the demands placed upon them. What do you make of all that?
Well, I think that's what you're dealing with when you come and fight Tim Tszyu in Australia. Tim Tszyu is a superstar. You've got media commitments here. People want to know about Tim Tszyu fights. People want to talk to him. People want to know about his opponents. So yeah, there are a lot of media commitments to do because everybody wants to know about it. So this is what you got to do if you want to be a superstar of the sport. And I think for him, he's been a rising prospect for a number of years. If he wants to get to the top, he's got to get used to that.
We saw Tim Tszyu train here the other day. He looks very relaxed. It's a small team back around Tim Tszyu. What Tim Tszyu are you expecting to see on Sunday?
Look, I'm expecting Newcastle Tim. We've seen the best of Tim up there in Newcastle when he's had a show up there. So I'm expecting the best of Tim, and I'm expecting the Newcastle crowd to get behind him and really turn it on.
And we saw an article last week. A lot of things at stake here for Tim. There's big fights around the corner. How risky is this fight for Tim? And is this the most important fight of his life?
Like every fight he's had, it's a super risky fight. When you want to be the best in the sport, every fight is a risk because every loss can put you back down where you've got to climb back up that ladder again. And this is what he's experiencing at the moment. He's coming off the back of 2 losses. He's got a massive fight here against Joey Spencer to climb back to the top. And it really dictates what he can do in these next few fights. And like you said, there's some really, really good fights in the 154-pound division right now. And he wants to be a part of those. So he wants to let everyone know who the real king of the division is and really make his way back to that.
Are you nervous about this fight? I mean, there's so much at stake for Tim. I mean, you guys as well.
Look, I'm always anxious leading into a fight because no matter how confident I feel in my fighter, it's boxing. It's boxing. One punch can change everything. We saw that change everything over in Orlando. One punch changed everything, and that's what can happen in this sport. So it's what makes it such an enjoyable sport to watch, though, too, because no matter who you're going for, no matter how much of a favourite someone might be, one punch can change everything, and it really excites a crowd. It really electrifies the room, and everybody who's watching, they get to experience that as well. So, look, it's something that I go in with confidence with because I got every belief in Tim Tszyu. We wouldn't put on these massive shows that we do for him if we didn't believe in him. We absolutely believe in him, and I'm looking forward to him reminding everybody that Tim Tszyu is back.
Now, Nikita Tszyu, he trained here the other day as well. An update on him. He said he's still got a few problems with the hand, but any update there?
How'd he look?
He looked good. Very good. No contact though.
Yeah, he always looks good. Nikita. He's, I think it's one of them ones where we'll all be excited to see him back in the ring, but we're just got to wait till he's ready. Once he's ready, I'm not gonna force him to get in before he's ready. As soon as he's ready, we'll have him back in the ring, and he'll put on an absolute show.
Saw something about a tournament you guys were looking to set up, an 8-man tournament, middleweights. Any comment on that?
Well, look, we've got that many good middleweights here now. That's the way the division is at the moment. We've got some really good, really exciting, really entertaining middleweights, and we've got guys in super welterweight too. The super welterweight division has been stacked for quite some time, but as you know, making weight's not always an easy thing. So over time, people are going to go up. So if not this year, then going into next year, the middleweight division will be one of the hottest divisions in Australia. And not only is it a hot division in the country, these guys are world level. You've got McAllister who's fought for a world title. You've got Michael Zarafa who's fought for a world title. These guys are tremendous fighters. So they're up the top. Matteo Tapia is world rated, and he's a guy who I think will be a future world champion. So when that all happens, I look forward to seeing who gets to the top there.
And this card as well, a great undercard on as well.
Tremendous. These heavyweights in particular, I know I'm excited for that. Fight of the year before, they're doing it again. It's honestly a 50-50 in my opinion, because I think whoever lands that first, that's the guy who's going to take it. And both of them can throw. Both of them are fast. They're very agile heavyweights. So it'll be a very entertaining one. That's one that you won't miss. Cole Mazzuti is back. Dan Hill, that's a really, really good fight. That's a really good fight. Callum Peters is back. He's just warming up in the background here now. Callum Peters is a future star. He's a future star of Australian boxing, and not only that, global boxing. He was just over in the Dominican Republic or wherever just recently, and he had the crowd on their feet. They were all cheering for him when he was fighting. No local guys, they were all loving him just because of his energy that he brings. He's got so much personality, so much talent. He's one that get on the bandwagon now because he's heading to the top.
Nice one. Thanks, George.
Thank you.